Today we're taking a look at this all new, compact, fast charging Bluetti Elite 200. Now Bluetti doesn't have the best reputation on our channel, but a lot of you guys have been asking us to review their products, which has been pretty difficult considering they basically blacklisted us after our last video on them. We'll get into that in a minute, but the real question today is, can this Elite 200 redeem Bluetti's name? So welcome back to the lab where our opinions cannot be bought. Today's video is pretty good proof of that. Bluetti has basically refused to work with us over the last year after we pretty much torched the AC500 in one of our first videos. And we did that for a good reason. At the time, the unit was overpriced and not one, but two of the units that we had on hand stopped working within months of us owning them. And the crazy part about all this is to this day, they still claim that they do not want honest reviews on their products. They will only accept people reviewing them in exchange for money to highlight the key features of the products. Which this says a lot about how much Bluetti actually believes in their own products. It also says a lot about all the other creators in the space making videos on these Bluetti products because they won't send us one unless we accept money to only highlight the good stuff. Now, I can't tell you who pays for products themselves and who gets them sent to them, but what I can tell you is after seeing this email that they sent us, we are extra suspicious of all the people that have been praising some Bluetti products recently. Anyways, all that aside, there's been a lot of interest in some of these new Bluetti products in the comments in our videos, so we went incognito and Tiny Baby actually ordered this thing himself, got it shipped to his house so that we could give you guys an honest review of their new 200. We've never been trying to be dicks. You guys know that. We're just trying to be honest. So Bluetti, if this unit performs well, maybe we can still be friends. On the surface, this unit actually looks pretty impressive, especially for the price. As always, we have links to stuff in the description down below. I don't think we can get discount codes for Bluetti, but we have this month's giveaway and some other products that we might recommend for you guys. Otherwise, before we jump into everything that we like and the things we don't about the new Elite 200, we're gonna hit you guys with a super quick spec teardown in case you're not already up to speed with Bluetti's latest power station. First up, this thing passes the Tiny Baby lift test. It weighs 53.4 pounds. It's got a 2073 watt hour battery with a 2600 watt inverter. In terms of input, this has a regular 1800 watt AC input. You can plug it into the wall in your house and charge it up in just over an hour. And it has a 1000 watt solar input, which is actually not bad compared to the battery size. You could charge this thing fully with solar in just about 2 hours. On the front, we have 4 120 volt regular house plugs. You have 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As, as well as a 12 volt car socket, which I love to see. This little flap right here is actually your solar input. And then on the side, you have a grounding terminal, which is cool. Some units have that, some units don't, as well as your AC input. And that's pretty much it for ports on this guy. The screen is okay. It's actually really clear and really bright in the sun. It's not my favorite screen I've ever seen. And the Bluetti app is medium. It works, it looks a little bit dated. It's not as cool and doesn't let you do as much as some of the other brands in the space, but it still works. You can control your unit from afar and change some settings and stuff like that. And the price of this guy is $1,099 or $1,099 because we don't have a discount code with Bluetti. Now here's the part where maybe we should have accepted some money from Bluetti because the what we like section is actually pretty good. We're gonna start with the testing results on this guy were very impressive. The efficiency on this thing was 94%, which is the highest we've ever seen on a portable power station. The idle consumption was the lowest we've ever seen on a portable power station, especially of this size. It was only 9.5 watts per hour. The surge was great. It surged up to 3000 watts for over 2 minutes. And overall, the testing was just very impressive. No complaints. Good job. We also like that for the size of this unit, it's actually quite small if you start to compare it to other units within that range. Even if you look at this compared to an F2600, sure, the Anchor has a little bit of a bigger battery, but honestly, they're completely different sizes. This is a lot more usable for what you're getting. Like inverter to battery size in this, I'd way rather have this than the F2600. Overall, it's got a pretty nice layout with the plugs and ports. Most of the plugs are on the front and then you just have one on the side here. So for the most part, you can do everything you want with this jammed in a corner. And we really like the high solar input. 1000 watts for a 2000 watt hour battery is pretty good. Our solar panels are like 0.5 volts too high to actually get 1000 watts into this with the array we have in the backyard. So we were able to wire them up to get 800 watts into this. But still pretty good. It comes with a little splitter cable because it knows you're going to have to run 2 different strands of panels into it. And of course, the plug is an XT60, which is nice. A lot of companies are starting to try to do proprietary shit, which is annoying. So good job for keeping it simple. And the screen is actually really bright, even outside. A lot of power stations, when you put them outside, they're in the sun, they're charging. It's a nightmare to even read what it says because they're not that bright. The sun's hitting them, you see the grass, you don't even see the numbers on them. This one was actually pretty bright and pretty legible, even in the direct sunlight. And we had a unique experience with this one because we were able to actually order it kind of incognito, and their team was actually really involved in the process. Like, we ordered it, it showed up really quickly. They were emailing us multiple times. Obviously, they had no idea who we were. They were emailing us multiple times, like checking in, making sure we got it, asking us how the packaging was when it arrived. More thought than we normally see. And the price is pretty similar to like a Pecron. Like, if you were to put this head to head with something, it would only be fair with what we would call budget power stations. But of course, nothing is perfect. There is a couple things that we don't like about the Elite 200. And the first one is that this guy has no light. You guys know I'm a big light guy. We literally just had an ice storm knock out the power at our house, at our office for the last 3-4 days. Great example. You're picking up something like this. It's too heavy to hold with one hand. You're two-handing it, no light, can't see. Trying to plug stuff in, no light, can't see. Very annoying. We also don't like that Bluetti solar panels, like most other name brand panels, they're way too expensive. You're better to get this unit and then buy some off-brand solar panels that work just as well. The app could be better. It is pretty basic. Like I said, it works. It's not bad, but if you compare it to EcoFlow or Anchor or Jackery or Pecron or basically anybody, the app just feels a little bit dated. It's also kind of got the China feel. Like, when you log into an EcoFlow app, it only recognizes EcoFlow devices. If you log into the Anchor app, it only recognizes Anchor devices. You turn on the Bluetti app, it's picking up the rich solar batteries that are sitting around. It's picking up everything in the garage, asking if that's what you want to pair to, which is weird. And to go with that, there's just like some weird things, like turn the Wi-Fi on this guy. You got to hold the DC and the AC button, and then it turns the Wi-Fi on, but it also takes you into a setting menu that's kind of confusing as to how to get out of it without changing your settings. I don't know. There's little things that make you feel like there's just still a little bit of room for improvement. So at the end of the day, in our opinion, this specific unit from Bluetti kind of helped to redeem the Bluetti name to us. Hopefully, we can get our hands on some more Bluetti products and see if they haven't turned things around. Because if they're going to continue to make power stations like this,
we want them.
We want them, and you guys probably do too. So this is a great unit for like portable home backup or even like a camper, camping, that kind of stuff. It's pretty powerful and pretty small. It's too bad Bluetti doesn't believe in their products just a little bit more. But as always, there's links to this product with no coupon code and any other products, as well as this month's giveaway in the description down below. Otherwise, that's all we got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bluetti, put us on the nice list. We will catch you next time. Peace out and stay charged.